Hey guys, welcome back. As always, my name is Leyzar, and today we're going to be talking about the latest Warframe to come to, well, Warframe, the 51st Warframe, namely Voruna, the wolf-inspired Warframe. Now take note, this is not a werewolf Warframe per se, it's a wolf-inspired frame. Now normally I do the following, I give you the facts, D said this and that, and bye, see you next time, but this one for me is a whole lot more personal, so allow me to explain. In the design process, the original sketches, the concept arts, were done by Joe Madureira. And for those of you that don't know who Joe Mad is, he is, or was, or still is, I don't even know anymore, the lead designer when it came to Darksiders. And when it comes to Darksiders, I'm just a huge fangirl. And the reason why I love Darksiders so much, especially 1 and 2, is because of the atmosphere and the art style. So needless to say, when it comes to Joe Mad, I'm a big fangirl. So I'm really happy to see something that he kind of inspired with his style and all whatnot come into Warframe. Honestly, I never thought that something like this would come to life. I never even dreamed of it. So honestly, I am super excited, and I believe this is going to be one of the most interesting Warframes ever, because it's not just about the design, they also took it to another level when it comes to the actual design gameplay philosophy. Of course, we're talking about a concept stage at this point. We haven't seen any gameplay or anything of the sort. So I remain hopeful. I'm always hopeful. I like to believe I'm an optimist kind of guy and all whatnot. Okay, so with my backstory out of the way, I'm a fangirl and all whatnot when it comes to Joe Mad. I want to show you what Digital Extremes showed us in the last Drift stream. Take a look over here. Now this is essentially the initial pass. The one you see on the left over here is the initial pass for Voruna. Voruna is a female Warframe, yes, and you see that iconic Joe Mad style when it comes to the armor, and I absolutely love the fact that the design team was able to actually capture that, because I'll be honest with you, when it comes to the Darksider style, it's very specific. You see things which kind of look like Darksiders, but are not really Darksiders. Now, it's hard for me to tell without the colors and all whatnot, but it definitely looks like this was done by Joe Mad to a certain extent. They could have done more with the legs, but more on that some other time. Now in the initial pass, you will see that you got 4 pieces of armor which look very similar. You got 4 wolf heads on the shoulder plates. Yes, big, beautiful shoulder. I mean, what are you gonna put that fashion-wise? What can you put more that's cooler than freaking wolf heads? There are skulls of wolves on the shoulders, man. That is like the epitome of cool. And on the hips as well. Now in the second and third pass, you see something different. You see that you got different wolf heads. Each wolf head now is individual. Only the original one kind of like remained the original, which is absolutely bloody fantastic, because Voruna's abilities are going to be tied into her wolf heads. These wolf heads that you see here were once her companions, and I'm assuming they probably died and she made them into armor and all whatnot, which is absolutely freaking phenomenal. I love that idea. Not only that, but obviously each wolf is gonna have a different archetype. Stuff like stealth, for example, or perhaps the alpha wolf. I'm assuming there's gotta be something in there with damage mitigation and all whatnot, which is insane. And we also know from the dev stream that Voruna's abilities are not only gonna be tied into these wolf heads, but also if you keep your key pressed down, you're gonna be changing your passive. How's that? According to the archetype of the specific wolf. And of course, they'll have some visual representation on the Warframe, so you know which Warframe passive is active. You get why I'm excited here, right? You get why this is so freaking cool. Or at least I think it's really freaking cool. Now on the far right, you see all the wolf heads. Oh, clippage majeur. What's with the this is gonna be clippage. That's not important. What is important, you see that the wolf heads are essentially like with the mouth open and all whatnot. Now I'm assuming this is gonna be the transformation mode. If you remember, when we first talked about, hey D, we want a werewolf, we want a werewolf Warframe, and they said, how about just a wolf? Warframe, inspired Warframe. Now they did say that the Warframe is gonna have a sort of transformation, not a metamorphic, not a morph, okay? They're gonna have like sort of transformation like Nidus have. And you know how Nidus works, right? When he goes or blah, he goes like blah, like the stuff opens, yes? The stuff opens, and I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen with Voruna as well. Now I don't know if all wolf heads is gonna like have open at all times, Because here's the thing, if you activate the passive and only one stays open, it's gonna look weird, because the other ones don't. Maybe she's got like an ultimate when she goes like, call the pack, hey, call the pack, and everybody comes at and rah, and stuff, and you get how that one works. Now there's still more stuff to take a look. Oh, the names, yes. Now, these are all the 4 wolf heads, the concept and all whatnot. I think they also did a 3D pass on these. Now, the name Voruna was voted on by us, the community. She's gonna be called Voruna. I love the name. Now, the 4 runner-ups, number 2, 3, and 4, are gonna be the names of the wolf heads, yes? So it's gonna be Lykov, there's gonna be Jimmy there, this is like Tom and Josh or Kyle. I don't remember specifics, but I know Lykov is one. That was the first runner-up, and they said which, but I'll be honest, I bloody forgot. I just love, again, I would like to point out, I love the design of it. I love the concept here. Very, very Joe mad. And I love to see mostly anything that he does. So there you go. It's a bit subjective on this one. Here you get to see a bit of a 3D pass. Now, unfortunately, can I zoom in on the heads? No, I can't. Very, very cool MO. What else we know about the Warframe? Aside from the abilities, aside from the fact that, you know, oh, she has tail. Apparently she's gonna have a tail. And they also alluded to the fact that the tail might be tied into the archetype of the actual wolf. Now, you gentlemen might, and ladies, might know or might not know this, but in a wolf pack, the position of the tail of the wolf indicates the position in the pack and what type of wolf that is. You got your sigmas, your betas, your alphas, and all whatnot, and it depends on the position of the tails. Like the alphas, like what? And like the small ones, not the betas, the sigmas, the deltas, I don't know, it goes all the way down across the pack, okay? So just like in real life, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I'm assuming they did something with that, because you see she doesn't have a tail there. Very nice buttocks, I gotta say. She doesn't really have a tail there, but maybe when you activate an ability, a tail pops up, and it's like the position of it indicates the wolf that you're using and all whatnot, because that would be super, super cool. Now, that's not all. They also said she's gonna have a Lerverian, and if you guys paid attention to the Angels of Zaraman, you know who this guy is. I'll be honest, I played the Angels of Zaraman, I did all the missions, I like the Angels of Zaraman, they're cool missions, I like the atmosphere and all whatnot, but I didn't pay attention to every single piece of lore, sorry. Apparently, we should know who this guy is. It's some guy with the name of L. Anyway, and he had a hand to play in Voruna, the Warframe, and all whatnot. So, I do believe that is the last piece of information. My friends, did I say I'm super excited? I am super excited for this Warframe. I cannot wait to play it. I cannot wait to see how it's gonna actually look in the game. And it is my subjective, totally subjective hope that this is gonna be one of the coolest, if not the coolest, Warframe in the game. Let me know in the comment section down below, how do you feel about the upcoming Wolf Warframe Voruna? And I do believe, my friends, that's pretty much it. As always, my name has been Leyzar. Thank you so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe only if you enjoy the content. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.